The town of Zermatt lies at the foot of the Matterhorn in Switzerland. The restaurants at the Hotel Alpenhof are among the best addresses for fine dining in the resort. One, Le Gourmet, proudly boasts 15 Gourmet points. Heinz Rufibach has been the chef here since 2002. He and his team specialize in hearty regional dishes, like duck liver terrine with rolled almonds.
The typical Alpine cuisine that's celebrated in Zermatt has influences from Italy in the south and from France in the west, and also from the products we get from Tyrol, especially in the summer. Things like vegetables, fruit, and berries.
The restaurant combines Mediterranean recipes with regional products. There's roast lamb on spinach and rye bread gnocchi. Rye bread is a mainstay of the local cuisine.
I don't know how long rye bread has been around, probably thousands of years. And the history of rye bread takes us to Finland. That's a small village near Zermatt. Rye has always been farmed there. It's the only grain that'll grow at this altitude.
Rufibach gets his rye bread from the Bina bakery, which can look back at 3 generations in business. Rye bread comes with the seal of quality here. That confirms that the rye was locally grown and the bread made by qualified bakers. Bina's rye bread is baked according to a family recipe.
It's a bread with a long tradition. It stays fresh for a long time. My grandparents used to bake it in the autumn, and then they stored it all winter. We got it out, broke off a piece, and dunked it in warm milk. It was really good to eat.
Rufibach is making a dessert out of rye bread. It's a mousse with saffron pears. First, he warms up the milk with a vanilla pod. Then he pours it over the cubes of rye bread and leaves it to stand for about 20 minutes.
It's important that the milk is totally absorbed and there aren't any more lumps. The mousse has to be really smooth.
To make the mousse, he gently whisks egg yolks and sugar for about 5 minutes until they become fluffy. In the meantime, he dissolves gelatin in warm white wine. Then the liquid is stirred into the egg mixture. And then the bread. And finally, he mixes in some cream and leaves the mousse to chill. He peels the pears and uses a melon scoop to cut out small balls, which he then simmers in white wine with saffron.
These are Williams pears, and they've taken on a beautiful saffron color. They were cooked for between 10 and 20 minutes.
It's best to use a dessert spoon to arrange the dish. Add a spoon of stewed elderberries, then finish off the mousse with warm balls of saffron pear. Guests will find out that bread can be much more than just a side order to a main dish at the Hotel Alpenhof in Zermatt.